All right, guys. So welcome back to day 11. So day 11 is nutritional essentials for beginners. Nutrition essentials for beginners. You see, a brief overview of why nutrition is key for fitness and overall health. You see, why fitness is like, utilizing of nutrient, utilizing of energy, utilizing of muscles, organs, organelles, and, tissues to achieve a particular task. Taking a closer study about how these muscles or how these tissues we actually get their task delivered or how they get replenished is also another wonderful thing that must or that should be put into consideration. And hence we're looking at this topic. Now, we're going to start with macronutrients, that is, nutrients that that you need in large quantity. Nutrients that you need in large quantity for your fitness or your workout journey. You see, you need protein in large quantity. You need carbohydrate and fat to to an extent in large quantities. And I will explain their roles. Now, during day 10, while I was answering, I was just dropping some frequently asked questions and answers about the time for workout. And I did say that morning is the best time for workout, irrespective of whatever goal that you are intending to work on, or whatever thing you are intending to achieve, whatever goal that you are intending to achieve as somebody who is into fitness and workout. And I said that in the morning, while you have not taken any food, your body specifically uses a lot of fat for it to deliver energy to complete whatever task that you are doing. This is because there's likely tendency that whatever sugar that it accumulated from the food you consumed the previous day may have almost been used up, being that the body is programmed to take sugar or glucose for it to deliver primary energy to the body, for the body to accomplish any of its task as the case may be. But in this case, your body is understanding something different. What is it that it's understanding something different? You need protein. I'm just going to run through the explanation. You need protein. Now, if you did elementary biology or basic science during high school, you were taught that protein are bodybuilding food. That means what does it mean that it's bodybuilding? Now, it's bodybuilding in the sense that it specializes in, fixing parts, fixing tissues, cells, organs, whereby there are minor injuries that actually occurred as a result of the day's activity or as a result of the stress that part of the body actually undergone by virtue of using that particular part of the body. So when you do your workout, your body actually sustains injury, in quote. When we say injury is because it gives the body temporary discomfort at that particular time. Injury, I'm not referring to fracture, wound, strain, dislocation. No, I'm not referring to all of those. Those are complicated level of injury. I mean, there's what we call local muscle soreness, minor injury that you may feel, but it will not actually stop you from doing any other thing, but you may feel it that something is wrong. And over time, in couple of maybe hours or days, the injury just phases out. It is protein substance or protein nutrient in your body that's actually responsible for fixing or actually engaging your body to fix all of those repairs. Then for fat, your fat is to generate heat to give you a secondary source of energy to your body. While your carbohydrate is to generate the primary source of energy for your body. So this is what this food nutrient, this is actually what they do. I'm not going to go into example of protein food, fat, or carbohydrate food, but because I believe you already know that. Then importance of balanced meal and what a balanced meal look like. You see, maybe when the first time you came across a balanced diet or the definition of a balanced diet, you were taught that a balanced diet was a meal or a diet that contains all classes of food, which is carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamin, mineral, and water. But I'm not coming with a different modification or a different definition. And here's the definition I'm coming with. A balanced diet is any diet or any meal that contains the necessary classes of food in relation to your body's physiological need for its health and well-being. That means the balanced diet for somebody who is obese is not the same balanced diet for somebody who has a normal body weight or who has a normal body BMI. Why? Because somebody who is obese there's already tendency that this person has a lot of fatty tissues in his or her body already. So whatever they are eating at this moment they are not required to take a lot of fatty food at this moment. So if they take enough of fatty food at that moment, it will no longer be a balanced diet anymore. It will now be more than a balanced diet. So you see the reason why balanced diet is not just any meal that contains all classes of food. No, it contains the proportionate classes of food relative to your body's physiological need for its health and well-being. Okay, let me give an example. The balanced diet for somebody who is hypertensive or who is a diabetic patient is not the same balanced diet for somebody who does not have any of such issues. Why? Because this person has this particular nutrient in his body in excess. His body is finding it difficult to break down a particular nutrient in his or her body. So his body now is finding it difficult to break down those nutrients. It will not be something that is a wise choice for him to be adding more of that same nutrients to the body again. Instead, he will be looking for a way to reduce the quantity that is already existing in the body. So that's the reason why you must understand the concept of balanced diet and apply it as soon as possible and for your own good and for your own benefit. So here are some few practical tips. Is preparing your meal and planning it ahead. You know what your body looks like. Prepare your meal and plan it ahead. Now, the easiest thing I can say about for general fitness and workout is your breakfast should look like that of a king. Your breakfast should look like that of a king, while your dinner should look like that of a slave. And I will explain that. You see, why is that we're saying your your breakfast should look like that of a king, while your dinner should look like that of a slave? You see, your breakfast is your first meal for the day. And it's most probably that it being your first meal for the day, you are not, your body will request a lot of energy from whatever that you are consuming that particular morning. So whatever that you are consuming that a particular morning, that is what the body will get every of its nutrient for it to accomplish every task that it needs to accomplish for that particular day. That's where it will get those nutrients from. That's where it will consider getting those nutrients from. But if it does not get enough food or enough food from whatever you eat as breakfast, the body will struggle to get nutrients to help you deliver or accomplish whatever task that you need to do during that particular day, or during the day of that particular day. Then we'll talk about let's talk about your dinner as a slave. You see, you've worked all throughout the day. Now, anything you eat during dinner, the body is most likely not going to use it, because the body is not doing any activity. So majority of them is sent the nutrients to your storage site. And as it's sending it to your storage site, it's most likely that all of this will end up as fat. And you know what it takes your body for it to trigger fat, to trigger fat to come outside, for it to deliver energy to you. You know what it will take the body. So doing well not to get unnecessary fat storage or fat reserve actually what do you a lot of good. So I will encourage you to plan one balanced meal this week. You know what your body is. You know what your health condition is. So you know, with your health condition, there are things that you should not eat. So do well, plan your own balanced meal this week. And I'll see you tomorrow, which is day 12. Thank you. Do well to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Do well to follow us across our social.